So I tried out that banker gig over the weekend. Got let go already. I pushed a lady over.
Why?
She told me to check her balance.
Nice.
I
kind of got him.
Worst part is the whole day the boss kept calling me a pair of shoes. I didn't get the whole day. I just kept walking around. He's like, "What a loafer."
Your first one got docked for first time in a long time.
Well, and then Callus too was another nickname. Called me Callus. I asked him why. He said, "Because you always show up when the work's done."
All these reasons you were fired from being a banker, but you tried it.
Sorry.
Okay, good job. Hello, welcome to the Second Office. Your host, Alex George, with Doc and Sodie, back for another week. Guys, it's the heart of November, and the Christmas shit's hitting the shelves, and...
What are you talking about, dude? That's been out for like a month.
Yeah, man.
I know, and nobody cares about Thanksgiving. That's why I bring it up. I'm so excited for Thanksgiving.
Trees up. My tree's up.
You guys trees up?
Yeah.
Jeez. I refuse.
Christmas is the greatest time of the year. It's magical.
Right.
That's why I enjoy it. It should be
that's why
lived.
Is it?
That's why it
Thrive
goes up.
through.
Nope, I agree. That's why it goes up day after Thanksgiving.
Wait, is it not?
Doc?
Christmas?
Yes. What's your opinion? Mine favorite holiday.
Same.
I think it's a month-long celebration that is required to be a Minnesotan to get through winter.
Let me ask you this. When does your tree go down?
Jan 1.
Jan 1, huh?
Actually, usually it's Jan 2 because it's usually up for New Year's Day still somehow. Sometimes it's de-ornamented. But
middle of January earliest.
Oh my God.
Earliest. It goes up December 1. Keep that bitch up January 31.
What's wrong with you?
Nothing.
what do you mean?
Nothing.
January 31st.
Sure. It was middle of January when we took it down. It was middle of January. We took it down last year.
It clearly wasn't in the way. They put it in a spot that was nice.
It is my favorite
with the flow
thing
of the room.
to have a pretty little tree all decorated in the corner of your living room with all their lights off and the pretty snow flurries
Are you ready?
Out the window.
Are you ready?
I will have
nice
that
and
for
cozy with a blankie.
I will have that for as long as possible.
Okay.
With
Here.
a tree.
No.
Okay.
Lit
Ready.
up with sparkly, colorful lights.
Is your
Huge fan.
tree...
Do the horn.
Stop.
I want to be in that room he's describing. I want to be Cuddly Cody.
It's my favorite thing.
Or Cuddly Cozy.
Who's Cody? Doc.
Cuddly we should be worried about. Cuddly's mischievous.
Okay. For real this time.
I was just going to tell you, leave your tree up all year. Decorate it with whatever holiday's going on.
Well, you could
Circumstantial holiday
essentially
tree.
get a small pine that is natural, real, living, that you're growing inside for air purification reasons. And they have really nice, you know how they have the houses now where you can get Christmas lights installed permanently, but you don't see them. They're like incognito until Christmas comes around and you're like, bam! And you just fire them up. Or Halloween even. You could make them black and orange. And then Thanksgiving comes around, you could make them Thanksgiving colors.
Which are what?
Brown, red, purple, and green.
Purple? Yeah. All right.
It's fall.
Yeah, for sure. Okay.
Brown, red, purple, and green. And yellow. What are your fall colors? If you were going to paint a turkey with your hand, what six colored pencils are you grabbing?
Brown, red, purple, green.
Yeah, I guarantee you those are the first ones you're getting.
Okay.
Those are fall colors now for us.
So, no, we agree. Christmas is amazing, right? But why does, no one says shit about Thanksgiving. And that's the greatest meal you're going to have all year, probably.
Whoa.
Probably because Thanksgiving is a terrible holiday.
Whoa.
Well, okay, for sure. Okay. Yeah, we desecrated an entire people.
Can I cut this thing?
Yeah. Yeah, Shelly, you can smack her around too if you want.
I'm going to get you.
She's just going to yell at you all night long.
And the ASPCA is coming after it. Oh my God.
Stop. You can come right here. You're going to come right in my lap.
Poor
girl. The girl.
What the fuck?
What do you mean? That's her nape.
Yeah.
That's the word for it.
Scruff, man. You can pick a whole ass
Yep.
dog up by that.
And now she's right here. Sodie, you're going to want to sit down for this next one.
Good Lord. No, dude, but leave your tree up all year long. Decorate it with whatever holiday's going on.
Emily
If it was
won't.
a real
Emily won't
tree-
allow it to go that far.
Why?
You can't, because you can't keep a pine tree alive that long inside, Doc. That's why. Otherwise, don't you think I would do that?
We have a fakesies.
Yeah, but that's the problem. Is a fake tree up in your house the whole time isn't going to suffice you. It's not going to do enough air purification for you to justify having a piece of plastic that looks like that all year in your house. But a real tree, an air purification system from God, hello, in a corner,
Well, I mean,
Of a nice room, maybe a veranda,
it's really
a
usually from
breezeway.
like an acorn.
When's the last time you saw a nice pine tree and a breezeway?
God.
Many
It's like
moons
an
it has
acorn
been
or
for
a
this
little
fella.
spore.
You say spore? Do you have mold?
We did down here earlier.
Yes.
Today.
Yeah. In
Here.
a glass that was forgotten about.
You know I'm respiratory compromised, immune
It
deficient.
wasn't close to you. It wasn't close by.
I'm lactose reflux.
Was not. I have a. Doc, name that movie.
I have lactose reflux.
Burn After Reading. Coen Brothers, one of my all-time favorites.
You're
So good.
lactose
Trash.
intolerant. You have an acid reflux. It can't be both.
And that's his John Malkovich impression. Good job, Sodie.
How'd I do? Like,
That was pretty good.
can you do John Malkovich?
Hell no.
Try.
No.
I don't even know who
no,
that is.
Really? You gotta do some work there.
I'm writing a book, a memoir of sorts.
I just remember, fuck you, Ted.
Can you do Brad Pitt?
You're a Mormon. Next to you, everyone has a drinking problem.
Fuck you, Ted.
It's the greatest. Oh, Jane, you're not going anywhere. Okay, down to the nitty gritty. 4 years ago today, your Minnesota Timberwolves drafted Anthony Edwards.
Ow.
And it's been fun. We got a bona fide superstar on our hands who brought us to the conference finals last year. So
It's been an absolute treat to have that young man playing basketball for this town.
one more time.
Ow.
Here we go. Thank you, Doc. Okay. At the beginning of the Cowboys-Texans game, the Cowboys' roof fell apart, apparently. So maybe curtains aren't the only thing on Jared's shopping list.
Do it. Do it for yourself. Nice.
Thanks. Appreciate it. What actually happened, though? You just told me that, and I wrote it down. I didn't see what happened.
They were opening the ceiling, and a piece of it fell to the ground.
Was anybody under it?
Yeah, were they on the field at that point?
Yeah, I think so.
Holy moly.
Everyone survived.
Can you imagine if that...
I really think Jerry Jones was trying to kill Dak so he doesn't have to pay that contract.
Oh my God.
Dak's up in the box today, and he's just like, I don't want that either.
He's just like, this guy. I spent how much money on him?
And then the league will give him some type of restitution for the contract.
Yeah.
Like, oh, he died.
Yeah, he died. Here you go, Jared.
Jared takes out an insurance policy on Dak.
Well, they have to. Right?
Yeah, right. 50 mil. Okay. Another hot topic here. Casting for the Golden Trio, which is a funny name for them. Harry, Ron, and Hermione for the HB. Yep, I know, Jane. For the HBO series. Yeah.
Ooh.
Have apparently been casted and will be revealed first half of 2025.
Who are you putting in those spots?
The kid spots,
gonna be
I have no.
unknown.
Yeah, they're going to be unknowns, right?
They
Now
have to be.
there's been like
If you could take a kid actor from your childhood, I'm going Charlie Conway from Mighty Ducks as Harry.
Macaulay Culkin is all three. Let's go.
Nope. I'm going.
You just
I think
of
it's
kid actor.
I think I would.
I'm
pick,
going the girl from Spy Kids as Hermione,
I think
and
I,
then her brother can be Ron.
I think I would.
I want Spy Kids in Harry Potter.
Okay.
I think I'd pick Daniel Radcliffe,
I want Cortez.
Rupert Grint.
Yeah, because these were kids when
Emma
we were.
Watson.
Yeah, no, that was like your question, right? So,
I think that's what I would do.
yeah, he's right. Okay, good.
I don't get it.
I think they were spot on the first time.
Yeah, they nailed it. Now,
Who's Rupert Grint?
People are like,
Did I
that's
say his name wrong?
no, Rupert
Ed
Grint.
Sheeran, you mean? Isn't that who plays Ron?
Yes.
So,
Is it not Ed Sheeran?
are you confused because Ron's in an Ed Sheeran music video?
Is it not Frodo?
And it's
It's Ron,
Who's Frodo?
but he's singing the song. Like,
yeah, but look at Ed Sheeran. Google Ed Sheeran. It's Ron.
it's not.
That's Ron.
What?
It's very close.
What do you mean?
It's very close. So,
What's
no,
different about him? Describe the difference.
Their DNA genetic makeup.
Describe the difference. But like, if I was blind and I said, "How can I tell who's who if I could see?" You'd say, "Well, Ed looks like this." And what's the other guy's name? Dupert. Rupert?
Dupert.
Bloopert over here looks like this. Describe them. Okay. Ed, how would you describe him? And then we'll talk about Rupert.
Okay, red hair, freckles, some scruff, also red, shaggy hair, white.
Now Rupert.
I know, right? I see what you're getting at. Not the same person.
One's wearing a blue shirt.
Is that also in your algorithm that they're the same person?
No, but imagine this. Speaking of describing blind or things to somebody who's never seen something before, and maybe doesn't have the sense of sight, like describe a hot dog to somebody who's never heard of it and it has any clue about a hot dog. What is a hot
It's
dog?
a flimsy stick of meat.
What kind of meat? I like meat. What kind?
Dealer's choice. It's a mixture, mostly.
Okay. That's why you got to get the all beef.
So is that like a good summer sausage size? How big is this thing? How big is a hot dog?
A half-inch circumference. Eyeball it.
So how long?
At least 8 inches.
Average.
At least 8 inches? You're eating 8-inch hot dogs? Where do you get these?
Average.
I don't know. Is that right or not correct? Are they mostly 6?
Is that bun length?
Are they not average or
What's the average length of a
what kind
beef
of dog
frank?
is going in between your buns?
Wait, how long is a Nathan's hot dog? That's the hot dog eating contest. I think that's kind of the staple.
Who's Nathan?
Is that not the benchmark? Oh, dude, Nathan makes frozen onion rings at your local grocery store. Phenomenal in the air fryer. Certified. That's the brand, right?
Yeah. So average.
Russian.
Average 6 inches.
Georgie's
What did you Google?
Georgie's walking around going, at least 8. It's at least 8. Every hot dog I've ever had, at least packing 8, baby.
You guys only have
Everyone.
I swear that's 8.
You guys only have 6-inch hot dogs?
So,
LOL.
so now this person who understands that a hot dog, they're going to have a hot dog for dinner. They're like, okay, so I'm going to have a small-ish. I mean, I'm going to have a decent size, but I'm probably going to need more than one of these, right? How do I eat these?
You always got to double dog it.
How do you eat these?
Double penetration is how.
Right? Do I just grab one and just... How would you tell this person how to eat this thing?
Come up with another food that would be very funny to describe to a blind person.
Poutine.
Have you thought about this? Given this thought?
No. What food would you describe?
Well, hot dogs is a good one.
Describe a pizza roll and then ravioli right after.
He's thought about this a lot. Let's move on.
Same one
wrong
covered in
with you?
Alfredo. What do you mean? What's wrong with you? Are you not prepared to help the blind? Come on.
No.
I'm just kidding. I don't want to segregate. I don't want to say the blind. It makes it sound like... Never mind. Like they're different.
This is great.
They're different.
This is wild.
And they're not. They're people, man.
Right.
We're people. We're all of
They're
us.
all pasta.
What were your things we were going to talk about earlier that were important? I remember. I was excited about
yep.
them because
So,
it's big news, is it not?
So from the
Huge. Huge.
Yep. Harry, Ron, and Hermione have apparently been decided on. We will know their names first half of 2025. That led us into describing hot dogs to blind men.
I never said it was a guy.
And we got we were talking about holidays a little bit, but a holiday of the holidays is Black Friday.
Boxing Day.
What's on your guys' list?
Oh, for Black Friday? Mm-hmm. Binoculars. I want new optics. I want new binocs.
Are there some sweet exclusive Black Friday binocular deals?
There's a set of Vortex spotting binocs that I think are going to probably they might be on sale already. But
Oh no, there's all the pre-deals. I get it. Like Black
what's
Friday is like a
important-
freaking month-long thing at this point.
honestly, and 100% honest answer, my favorite, I don't like presents. I've been one to be kind of a Grinch about people getting too excited about presents
Sure.
and not focusing on, look at all the people you're going to get to see this holiday season. Family
it.
members that...
Doc's like, no. He's like,
I'm sorry.
not why Doc does Christmas. Doc likes the presents.
Doc, do you like the presents?
I don't get anything.
I was gonna say, I feel like you pick out some good ones for everyone. I'm
Yeah,
sure.
you're a dad now. You don't get anything.
Saying. Good.
Yeah.
Not getting anything for Black Friday?
What do you want for Black Friday, George? What's on your?
New TV for down here. We've had this
Oh,
one for
hell
like
yeah.
a decade now, so we'll
And
look,
are we gonna-
we'll take a look.
Gonna mount it over there somewhere.
We should.
Why don't we have a projector system down here? I feel like we could turn this into a studio / basement theater.
Now taking donations for a projector system in my
Well,
basement.
I mean, if we're gonna do like live reactions and filming, we should have stadium style seating with nice big lazy boys, heated and cooled with Bluetooth plugins and heated cup holders or cooled cup holders. And then basically we can just get wood backs on all these chairs that we attach our microphones to. Barstool, I think, has a similar setup they watch sports in.
That's beautiful.
And since I believe our content's on the same calibers, and I believe our seating should be as well.
Absolutely.
I don't think that's outrageous.
Would love to have
Can you
10
make that
grand to do
happen?
all this. 10 grand
Make that happen?
ish just for the lazy boys, if anything.
You take out a loan.
There was a home theater company in Mound, actually, that did incredible work. Look us up. You know who you are.
We'll cut a deal. We'll reach out to you.
No, there was a guy that was working on a house on Tonka that I saw one time and drove by, and oh my gosh, just the stuff they were carrying in. I was like, this looks like they brought in a whole room. Like whatever you had, they just ripped it out and brought in a whole everything. They just made a room.
Just gave you a theater.
Brought it in.
Doc doesn't care.
Seriously?
What?
What would you do with
I would
an
love a
empty
basement theater. Would love a basement theater.
Simulator, golf? I know what you do. Work on that fucking short game. So, was that a good sound effect?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
That one wasn't.
No, Doc's short game is actually where
How about
it's
this?
at.
Here's the grass.
It's
Ready?
getting to the short game for Doc.
Yeah. True that.
Seriously?
Yeah, dude. I just.
Oh, dude, me too. I
And
remember.
then
Way she goes.
when I try to aim to fix that, fucking straight.
So, we've talked about this before. I love golfing with my brother now because he'll give me 3 or 4 tips, and by the end of it, I'm just whooping, just gunning missiles right down the middle. At the beginning of it, if hole, I'm dead serious. If hole 3's got houses pretty close on the right side, it's like,
Hope you have good insurance.
But by hole 5,
that club face is staring me at the toe when I'm about to pull back just to
Yeah.
make sure I don't slice.
there you go.
Or what's
Turn the hips. Yeah. Open club face will.
we'll
You got it.
slice?
I think so. Usually.
What's the other one?
Closed.
What's the other one? Slice and a cut?
I don't know, dude.
A draw.
All right. One more very important thing before we start talking about football. Burgerquest. Had my introduction to Freddy's. What?
Nothing. No, you're right. Burgerquest.
Freddy's steak burgers. I'd never heard of Freddy's in my life.
I didn't either until about 5 years ago.
5 years though? Literally, I heard about them. You've told me about them before, but otherwise,
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's
I believe
it.
all those 5 years I invited you over to hang out in the place I lived in Maple Grove. You never came once. Guess what was in Maple Grove? Freddy's.
we definitely came over there a few times.
Did you?
Yeah. We just never got Freddy's.
What color was it?
Maple Grove.
The house.
Yes. Please answer that question.
Crimson and gold, baby.
I couldn't tell from all the championship trophies. It was just so shiny.
Okay.
By the way, high school state tourney's firing up here soon. Remember the drama I said at the beginning of the season? Maple Grove's head coach from last year, D coordinator for Tonka, Lombardi,
Sure.
out of nowhere went to a program that did not do that great last year, Tonka.
Whoa.
Looks like if everything works out perfectly, they could face up in US Bank Stadium in the state final because they're both undefeated. Tonka and Maple Grove. Yep, Lombardi turned that program around quick.
Good for him.
He kind of like that guy in Remember the Titans says, they don't get another yard. You blitz them all damn night.
We are going to blitz all night.
I want them to remember.
Okay. Cool. Very cool for them. Freddy's. I'll take Freddy's
Oh, yeah,
over.
sorry.
I'll take Freddy's over Five Guys.
Oh yeah,
And that
me
was
too.
kind of your comparison.
Well, it's a lot less crowded.
Five Guys fries for sure can't really beat them, but Five Guys doesn't have their own sauce.
Dude.
You see what I did there?
No, I missed it.
I saw that and I'm judging you.
Do you
Why?
need this?
Really?
Do you need this?
Come on.
You said I'd take
Five Guys is great.
You said I'd take Freddy's over Five Guys.
Freddy's
It's less crowded.
The Freddy's burger. That was great. 7.
Yeah, I love Freddy's. I think Freddy's steak burger, because a smash burger, I think, is the act that they do with a steak burger, but you don't.
Doc, I'm a burger slut. You said it yourself. It's fine. Just take my high rankings for every burger I ever
It's
eat.
just so disappointing.
Well, then give it a 4 then.
Have you ever had A&W?
The crowd's not going to respect
Good.
you.
Good.
You ever had an A&W burger?
Good burger.
No, 8.5.
What about that freezer burger you microwave?
When's the last time you had DQ? How was that? DQ burger? How was it?
Off the scale.
4. 4 for DQ burger.
BK.
Oh, the last Whopper I had was like a 5.
So you don't like flame grilled?
McDougal's just regular.
sure do, though.
Regular free double cheeseburger, a free one that you didn't even have to pay for. How does that taste?
Which one?
A free double cheeseburger off the app from McDougal's. How does that taste? When you bite in that little pickle crunch,
Yeah, that's a 6 for sure. Easy 6 for me.
Okay, so Freddy's is a 7, which is better than Five Guys. So what's Five Guys?
5.
Okay, Freddy's.
It's a 5, guys.
No, you're right. Five Guys is at least 7. Okay, it's
So
at
Freddy's
least
is a
7.
9.
What are you doing, dude?
This is a burger I had most. What have you done for me recently? I haven't had Five Guys in a long time. Okay.
I don't
can't
even remember what you taste like. I don't remember what you smell like.
Exactly.
But Freddy's real close in the memory. Come on.
Okay.
Where does it rank up to Red Cow? Because I feel like that doesn't stray far from your memory.
No, it sure doesn't. No, and the
And Allery's?
the double barrel at Red Cow is a 9. 100%. That's an amazing burger.
We haven't had a 10 yet.
Well, Doc's theoretically had his 10. Allery's best burger he's ever had.
Ever?
Not to say that can't be knocked down a few pegs if the right one comes
When are
his
we
way,
going to
but-
come in here on a Saturday morning at like 7 with coffee and record, and then hit the road at 9 to drive to Superior, Wisconsin, get there at noon, have a burger at the Anchor Bar? That was the best burger, I think, of my list. No, Red Cow. Red Cow barely beat Anchor Bar.
Forget you told us about Anchor Bar.
Yeah, I mean, I'd love to do that. That sounds amazing. But if you think Red Cow is better than Anchor Bar, then it's not gonna do anything for me.
You know what? I take that back. Anchor Bar is the best burger I've ever had.
Now we're road tripping, boys.
Here we go. Well, okay. Freddy's grades. That's a 7.
I will say for fast casual, I think it tops.
You think that's fast casual?
Isn't it?
So does Five Guys? Does Five Guys have a drive-through?
No.
Best drive-through burger you can get in Minnesota, right there.
Freddy's?
Culver's.
Nope.
Oh,
Culver's.
yeah, Culver's. Yep.
Culver's is better than that.
Yep. Culver's 7.5.
Fuck, I forgot about
Culver's 7.5.
I'm just thinking about the last time I got a Dave's Deluxe double with bacon. I'm like, oh, that was good.
Yeah.
And then they got the Wisconsin cheddar sauce. Oh,
I know we're stopping on the way home.
We just had Freddy's, not Culver's.
Wow,
Very different.
you had me last week. Come on. That's a flavor you seem to enjoy.
not anymore.
Yeah, seriously, George, this is a nice couch.
It's all yours. All yours. Got you, Shelly. You can stay here tonight. He's got a little bit of white wine left. He's just fine.
That Squirtle's looking at me like, come on, man. It's safe here.
All right. Okay, what's your grade? What's your Freddy's grade?
Freddy's? Red Cow's a 9. Anchor's a 9. I think. Where was the other place we went? Where we had
Flame Burger?
Flame Burger was probably a 7.
Okay.
I think Freddy's is a 7.
Yeah. That's my grade.
I'd put a McDougal at a 5. Even a double quarter pounder with cheese is a 6.
McDouble,
A 2QP with
6.
cheese.
Single cheese, 6.5.
What?
Yeah, single cheese is my favorite.
You just want like a breath of beef on that fucking bread?
It's not even real.
No. It's 90% pressed wood pulp flavored with riboflavin and maltosodium glutamate.
It's a fucking snack burger, and it's great.
It's maltodextrose.
You
Okay.
just said it yourself. It's a snack.
Sure.
It's not a burger.
How many do you get?
It's called a cheeseburger. It's a literal cheeseburger.
I bet there's an asterisk somewhere on that wrapper.
That's why you get 2 of them.
What fills you up more?
You get 2 of
one
them.
White Castle slider or one McDonald's single cheeseburger?
McDonald's single cheeseburger?
Really?
Yeah.
How many sliders can you do, honestly?
Man,
Healthful,
that's something you can start off real hot with. And then it's a wall. It's an absolute wall.
By the time you're sweating, it's too late.
Yeah, exactly. You're like, I
You've
should
crossed that river.
You're like, I was supposed to stop 3 sliders ago.
just slap
you
you.
better hope you're home. You better hope you are home when the sweat starts.
Spontaneous hotel story. Employee of mine at the time decided to bring in White Castle for breakfast, but not White Castle breakfast, just sliders.
From yesterday?
Nope. They serve the sliders all day. You can get the sliders anytime.
That's a problem.
Those
Which is a problem, right?
bastards.
So he came in, offered me a slider.
There's a reason liquor
A
stores
White
aren't open
Castle
at 6
slider
a.m. You shouldn't be able to get a slider at 9.
7:30 a.m. a White Castle slider at 7:30, and he was just shoving one down his mouth, and I was like, sure.
You had one. with your coffee?
Terrible. Yes.
Coffee and a slider.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So just don't.
Who owned the toilet?
Is the point of the story. Just don't do it.
Who owned the toilet? Was it a company toilet?
Yeah.
On company time?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah.
That's a good tummy ache.
Yeah, it was good. Doc, Freddy grade.
5.5.
You're just mean.
What were your main issues
Actually,
with
that's
Freddy's?
more than I thought he'd get.
Yeah, me too.
Besides the fact that I screwed up the order.
Main gripes. Besides the veggies.
I don't have really main gripes with it. I mean, it's fine. It's a fast food steak burger.
It's a drive-through burger. Because is Five Guys fast food?
That's fast cash for sure.
That's fast cash.
Right.
They make it to...
Not if you don't have a drive-through, you're fast cash, right? Jersey Mike's. Oh shit, Jersey Mike's has a drive-through now. Jersey Mike's is the number one fast. Yeah, they have a drive-through. Number one fast food in the world. Jersey Mike's.
Yeah, you're a J Mike's guy. Next burger quest.
Freddy's is trying to get to fast casual. They're trying to do that.
Okay.
Yeah, they have a lot of seating areas. I can honestly say last 2 times I had Freddy's before this, I probably sat in the restaurant and ate it.
Yeah. But one of my big gripes with Freddy's is actually their fries.
Doink.
Oh! Get me fired up. I want to hear this gripe.
Yeah.
I think those are the work of
Shoestring fries?
absolute.
Oh, yeah.
just
No, yeah,
magicians
with
back
that
then.
Freddy's fry
No.
sauce.
Dude, if I could find a way
that was great.
to create like a gelatin capsule filled with fry sauce and bury that in a handful of those little haystack fries and then bite into a handful of fries and hopefully find some sauce in the middle, I would. Because the biggest problem I have with those fries, maybe this is your problem, is when I have 48 of them in my hand
Here's your problem.
and I try to smash them into that fucking fry sauce, my fingers always get covered in. So then I'm sitting there just 5-finger Freddy and myself.
So true. Shit, he's so true.
It sucks.
But so this is my gripe,
But I
right?
keep coming back to it.
This is my gripe.
I
Because
don't
when
mind
they
that at all.
when they finally enter the gullet and the
Don't
taste
stop.
chamber,
I don't mind that at all,
It's
by the way.
there.
Sucking down the finger sauce.
But here's the
Five-finger
problem.
Freddy?
Here's the
Ooh.
problem. You guys both need the sauce. For a good French fry, you shouldn't need sauce.
no, I don't need the sauce.
You
so you
do.
need it. I prefer it.
No,
I don't need you guys.
Absolutely
My
prefer
life's
it.
better with you.
I think sauce is a life enhancer in general.
No, guys, dude, those
See-
fries
see,
are not good.
You just think every Minnesotan uses whatever they're eating as a vessel to carry a sauce because a lot of people in this state go fucking ape shit over ranch and mayo.
Do we need to do a fry quest?
Yes.
Number one fries.
You can't do
Arby's.
that to
A
me.
lot of fries,
Arby's
right? I know.
curly.
Oh, also
Arby's curly fries
Love
and
McDonald's.
honey mustard.
Dude,
Dude,
Well,
Allery's actually has pretty great fries.
They had great fries. They did.
Route 65 and honey mustard.
McDonald's fries. I will take over Freddy's fries.
Anything in
Five
honey
Guys
mustard.
fries in the restaurant.
Burger King
Correct.
fries
Yep.
in McDonald's honey mustard.
Man, people say Burger King's fries. I've never been a fan.
They're huge. They're thick cut.
Yeah, but they're
I actually
flavorless.
I like Wendy's French fries the most out of like fast food fries.
Why? Because they're always hot and
Sea
salty.
salt. Do they still
Yeah.
do that thing?
Sea
Remember when that
salt,
was a
and
huge
they
thing?
have a hot and fresh guarantee
Yeah.
No, Wendy's fries are great.
because they take your fries and they drop them back in the oil, right? So they're just twice as greasy and twice as hot. And
And
sizzly.
that's why they're
If we
delicious.
think Doc is fired up about Burgerquest, fries are his favorite food of all time.
Hell
Are
yeah,
they?
I'm Irish. Potatoes, baby.
Yeah.
Really?
Taters.
What do you? How do you do up a baked potato? I bet it's pretty extravagant.
It's just a potato. Butter.
You don't even cook it. You just eat that bitch raw.
Oh, like Dwight eating the beets from The Office. That's you. That's you. That is you. Okay.
Do you guys ever do the chips in the air fryer? Take a potato, just a regular potato, wash it, thin slice
No.
it, season it, put it a layer
No,
in the air
but we
fryer.
want to get a basket one. That's another thing we were looking at for Black Friday.
That's the Black Friday thing. I
Yeah.
want a basket air fryer
Okay.
and a microwave.
I don't own an air fryer.
Well, know what I'm getting you?
No,
Christmas.
I don't want one.
Oh, for make your own French fries? Of course you do.
No.
Actually, I want that thing where. What is it?
I don't know.
I want a drone. I want to start flying a drone. Hey everyone, it's Sodie from the second office, and our friends at Sulit Experience want to remind you that this Black Friday, the deals are bigger than ever in travel. Whether you're dreaming of an all-inclusive vacation this winter, a relaxing cruise, or a European getaway, the savings are huge. Call 612-709-9230 or email k@sulitexperience.com today to unlock your exclusive Black Friday travel deals and start planning your next adventure. Don't wait. These deals won't last. See the world for less this Black Friday with Sulit Experience. Hey everyone, Sodie with the second office here. I'm sure I don't have to remind you, we're entering a new age of cannabis in this wonderful state of Minnesota, and our friends over at Flipside Dispensary and Music want to be your guide to finding that perfect high. You can shop their curated selection of THC and CBD edibles and drinks, peruse their 1,500 $5 records, chill in their custom-built listening lounges, and enjoy a cannabis atmosphere that is second to none. Located directly across from Bogart's Donuts in Minneapolis, Flipside is ready to help you spark a moment of joy and vibe to the music while you do it. Find them at flipsidemn.com or at flipsidemn on socials. Mention this ad and get 10% off your entire order. See you on the flip side. Really bad. I think a drone would be a freaking blast.
You don't need one.
We'll get you.
Why? In the winter?
You're going to go to jail.
I could look for aminals.
You're going to go straight to jail.
You'd
Don't
wander.
pass
You'd
go.
wander somewhere. You
Don't
couldn't
collect
yeah.
$200.
You'd be like, "What's this?"
I'm not going to fly the thing 6 miles away and go creeping down somebody's chimney.
Aren't you?
Okay, Santa.
No.
Aren't you?
No, that
Okay,
job
good.
has been
Okay.
taken.
Okay.
Or should I call you Santa Claus?
Yes. Hey guys, bunch of awesome new holiday themed merch coming to the shop. Please, please, please check it out. Santa Claus, Feliz Nas, Reed Dodd.
So many good ones.
That came to me at the top of my dang head.
For those of you that grew up like we did and were part of the Clean Plate Club, there is just a black T-shirt that says Clean Plate Club with a fork and a knife. It's hard.
Thanksgiving and Christmas
It's
merch,
sick.
and there's
I
more to
cannot
come.
wait for
There's
the-
more to come.
I'm rocking Clean Plate Club to Thanksgiving this year.
Secondoffice.com
Can we get that in a
or
hoodie?
secondoffice.org if you want to
Yeah.
get right to the shop.
Sweet.
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
Well, hang on. That might be exclusive.
No, it's not.
Are some clothing options only for premium members?
No.
Really?
Nope, everyone's for everything. But we'll go through this end of the episode since I forgot at the beginning. And you know what? We're in between right now. Let's do it right now. We're switching things up. Next week, you will hear us on Saturday morning. That is, unless you are a premium subscriber. We are switching it up. Everything we have ever recorded from our premium content, which is what, like 60 some episodes?
75.
75 episodes at this point, are all becoming free. What you get from becoming a premium subscriber is early access. You will get to listen Thursday night to everything that we produce. If you do not, you will have to wait till Saturday morning. That's cool. Another thing you get if you subscribe is 10% off all merch at all times. So check your route. Check your route and be ready for the new air date starting next week. Nice. Okay. 8-2, baby.
Oh,
Woo! The Titans were a better defense than I thought. I had no idea they were a good defense going into the week. And then
They're
Sam,
not.
yeah, they were like number one pass defense.
yeah, the number one pass
They were
defense.
the number one pass
They
defense.
have
in
the
league.
least amount of pass yards
Yep,
against them
a game.
out of any defense in the NFL.
It's true.
False.
Not false at all.
Whoa!
That is true.
Wait a minute. Do you want to get fact checked?
Fact checked me.
I don't have my phone.
I thought we were fact.
This is,
we're
I was
fact
told
this,
to read
checkers.
is,
it on your phone.
this is not to mistake the Titans for a good football team. They are not. And I can say we were decidedly on the favorable side of the referees for this game. I don't think it determined the outcome because the Titans are not a good team. But man, was it like, holy crap, like that first touchdown where Addison got leveled on a very clean hit on fourth down, which would have been a turnover. Instead, they gave us a first down. We scored the next play. There are a couple other things. Either way, very relaxing game.
It was
a very
hideous.
relaxing game.
What do you
What was
mean?
hideous? What are you talking about?
That game. It was. I listened to it. It's been a long time since I got to listen to a game from Paul Allen, but it was boring to listen to.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I love listening to Paul. It was a boring game.
Oh, that's how you know it went well.
I think second half it sounded like but yeah, third quarter did we finally pull it together?
We
'Cause
led the
first
whole
half-
we led the whole game.
We kicked. Did we score a touchdown?
It was 16 to
Did we score a single touchdown?
yes,
We did.
yes.
Okay.
I think we had 2.
What was it? Was it the week before we only scored a couple field goals in?
Yeah, you're talking about the Jags game where we kicked 4 field goals.
Okay, that was stupid. But yeah, so Addison scored a touchdown. He was on my fantasy bench. I remember
He
that.
sure did.
And then tight end, didn't he?
Darnold ran one in.
Darnold ran one.
He snuck it in.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. I think those were our 2 touchdowns and then field goals.
But it was a boring game. I
Yes.
think our offense
Controlled the whole time.
sounded discombobulated. I think the defense played pretty dang good. A couple from what I could hear from who was it, Bursich and PA, they were saying there was a couple blown coverages by Harrison Smith, a couple blown coverages by Cam Bynum. A couple guys looked shaky, but also Gink showed the hell up. Grenard showed the hell up. So Obviously,
yeah, I'd say you're listening.
it's a high risk, high reward defense. It sounded like it. Offense came out flatter than a 7-up that's been open for a week.
You're half right. No, offense was mostly fine. And if it wasn't for a perfect dropped breadbasket touchdown by Jalen Naylor, it would have been we would have had 30 points.
I don't want to be just fine though. I feel like if you're gonna do something, you have to be the team like the Lions that can freaking throttle. You show up to Nashville
no, we're gonna
to
talk,
play the Titans.
Yeah, we're gonna
I don't
talk.
care if they're the number one defense. Hit the gas, throttle those boys. Make them remember.
Darnold had one of his best games. The offense mostly looked fine.
Okay, fine.
It looked pretty dang good. And then bomb of a touchdown right in Naylor's breadbasket, right through his 5-hole.
I agree with you. Stop shouting.
Darnold played really well compared to the game against the Jags. He played really well.
That's good.
Didn't force it to Jefferson. No interceptions.
I believe you.
And I think this offense looks really good when we include Addison.
I agree. Why do you think I drafted him?
Yeah, exactly. Either way, 8-2. Still a game behind the Lions, and a game up on the Packers. Or are you guys 8-2 as well, Doc? You're 7-3. Yep, 7-3. Okay. Game behind the Lions, game up on the Packers. Sam Darnold has thrown for 19 touchdowns this season. Why is that cool? Because it's his career high. It's not very many, but thanks. Good for you, Sam. Okay. That sounds good. Giving him congratulations. That's all.
Great job.
The Vikes are undefeated.
What's the
against
record in a season?
Sam.
40,
Sam's best record.
something?
No, it's Tom Brady with like what?
No, it's
56?
It's Peyton Manning with 57.
I thought somebody had 59. I thought somebody did 59.
It's Peyton Manning, first of all.
I think it's TB.
Or no, did
Tom
It
Brady.
was 59.
Oh no, that's career.
Or did Peyton Manning 55? He his first year with the Broncos.
Seriously?
Mm-hmm. Yep, I had him as
And
my
Demaryius Thomas.
Yes, exactly.
Hey,
R.I.P.
speaking of that,
Eric Decker.
remind me, this is going to sound weird, but this is what you just need to tell me this later to remind me of the t-shirt
Okay.
idea I had.
All right.
Dwayne Haskins.
Okay.
I want to make a Dwayne Haskins t-shirt.
Why?
In remembrance, man. He was a very talented young man and athlete
Okay.
at OSU. You know, like the wolf t-shirts they have that shows like the majesticness of wolves? I'd like to do the same for Dwayne.
What about Demaryius Thomas? Him too. He's great.
Agreed. I think we should make memoriam t-shirts for people who are fans of players that have gone too soon.
Tavares Jackson.
Instead of a jersey, let's see a collage of pictures of them playing high school, college. A T-Jack memoriam t-shirt?
That'd be cool. Proceeds go to, I don't know. We're going too far.
Yeah.
We need proceeds first.
Okay.
Sell one.
Vikes undefeated against the AFC South. Haha. The vaunted AFC South. Dalton Risner took the right guard spot from Ed Ingram. So that sucks if Ed Ingram, he's
Why?
our former second round pick. If he's our
Did you not hear the quote from KOC?
no.
So Big Cock was talking, and he was saying what they're going to do right now in a couple of these games, throwaway games against trash teams, because we can do that. They're working a couple different people, trying to find different chemistry on the O-line to find what's going to work the best. But he said very soon you're going to see the 5, and that's not going to change going into the playoffs and for the rest of the postseason.
Gotcha. Well, either way, if Ed Ingram is not on that starting 5, that sucks because he was a second round pick just a couple years ago. So
No, he's hurt-ish.
okay, he's also mediocre-ish. So better run blocker than pass blocker. Just thought that was interesting. We finally got Risner back healthy, and
Rumbling, stumbling.
there he went, right guard. Run game did not look good at all against Tennessee. To note.
Do you need a run game nowadays?
Yeah, ask the Lions, right? Justin Jefferson, most receiving yards in his first 5 seasons. Woo!
Well, I think you didn't say that right.
He
What?
definitely didn't.
What do you mean?
Of course, it's his most
Justin
receiving
Jefferson
yards.
has the most receiving yards of any NFL player after his first 5 seasons. Or in his first 5 seasons.
What did I say?
Justin
his.
Jefferson, most receiving yards in his first 5 seasons.
Of all time.
Yeah, but
That's like he has the most in his seasons.
of course he does.
That sounds like you're playing Madden. I'm like, I have the most catches in my character. Anyway,
He doesn't get it. It's all right.
Yeah, I'm
cool.
not following. Not following, but Justin Jefferson did great. and there's no 17
We
game
gotta get a
season
police siren
asterisk.
so we can be like, grammar police, grammar police. Somebody didn't say something right.
I'll make that the. There it is. There it is right there.
Created.
Okay. Thanks for that. And there will be no asterisk by Justin Jefferson for the 17 game season because he did it so soon this season.
Yep.
So you can take the amount of seasons it's been 17 games and it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Because he's that
All the
good.
extra games he's played, he's still beat
Because
him.
he's that good.
He's so talented.
Good for him.
Wait
Okay.
a minute. Does the development of the pass game being more dominant than the run game have anything to do with the fact that the record got broken so quick?
Yeah. Yep.
Next.
Yep.
Move on quick, 'cause nobody hears us.
JJ McCarthy, additional procedure due to swelling of the knee.
Because he's got thick
Buzz.
thighs.
Shut up. Don't say that yet. Apparently it's all routine. Nobody's even worried.
It was inflammation.
nobody's
of the
worried.
cartilage.
Everybody always needs a second
It was
surgery.
inflammation. You should know that, Doc.
Yeah. Let me tell you what, I've had both of my knees operated on, and I did not need a second surgery.
That's weird because you are a world class athlete. Just
I was finding out how to work that in, and you did it brilliantly. Good job. One more time.
You're the only one showing guns out
The
here.
fucking machine, baby.
I know, machine guns.
Okay. Packers recap. Matt LaFleur, now 11-0 against the Bears. Was it Rodgers who owns them, or was it Matt LaFleur?
No, it's Salah, man. He's turning the Packers around. Put a little Salah and pepper, a little season in. You know what I'm saying?
Nice. The Packers, I didn't watch. Doc said it was a very ugly game.
Why do I
And
show up every week?
you got to talk about your team. We talk about them every week now. Talk about the game. They won on a blocked field goal, and thank God for that, because otherwise, Sodie and I'd be having a lot more fun right now.
So,
They lost to the Bears.
What
it's
if we did Brokeback Mountain, but it's LaFleur and Salah, and they're both wearing cheese heads? Just the cover. No caption, just that. And then just a T-shirt. Do you think it'd do well?
probably.
That'd be hilarious.
Probably do all right. Okay.
Or just,
T-shirt idea.
that's content. Is that what you just make a video of that and post it, and all of a sudden 10 million people are like,
Yes.
Oh,
send
yeah.
that to everybody?
Yeah, if we were more technologically inclined, we could absolutely take that scene, post their faces in a couple cheese
I need
heads.
to learn how to use Photoshop.
And
We have-
TikTok.
I feel like
TikTok. Put that on TikTok. It'd be great. Doc,
It's China's app, baby.
Doc, I need your thoughts. Need your thoughts on the game. What didn't work
you ready?
well? Yes.
You ready?
Yep.
All right. So you want to know how important this game was?
Not.
It was on my phone while I was playing the new Call of Duty Warzone.
I mean, I do that a lot too. I'll have the game right there if, like we were watching Game of Thrones too, so I had one earbud in and had my computer there, and so yeah. Well, Doc, it is a very important game because it's a division game. You got to have the division games.
When?
With previously you were 0-2.
against the #1 draft pick, you eked by a point.
Seriously, where did the Packers, like, where did they have a hard time? Because I know Bears do have a defense. What was the issue? I watched none of it and have read very little. I just saw they won on a blocked field goal.
Yeah, so I watched a lot of the war zone that I was in defending this country to allow people like you two to sit here and talk about your team and your aspirations.
Thank you.
And your hopes.
Thank you so much.
I was out there fighting for our country and our freedom.
Didn't have time to worry about my football team. I was worried about my country team. Okay, fair enough. Who they play next week?
What?
Who are you doing, Sodie?
Would you say your concern was mild, sharp, or extra sharp?
You always go extra sharp cheddar.
He's right.
You were never concerned, not worried, not even once.
No, I thought we were going to lose.
I think that's a great bit though.
I was like, trash.
Kind of like that orange guy during the election.
I
night, you know what I'm
I
saying?
love quantifying his concern
We're good.
with cheddar.
A cheddar scale?
Yeah, with the cheddar scale.
How
of
concerned are
sharpness.
you?
Yeah,
Mild, sharp, or extra sharp?
that's great.
How concerned were you? Sounds like you're pretty mild about it.
Can put an image to that too. There's something there. Good
What's
job,
your
Sodie.
favorite cheese? Block cheese. You got to get a block of cheese and just break a chunk off and eat it. What are you picking?
Shit. A horseradish cheddar.
Fuck you. gross.
No,
That's
so
way
good.
too. Well, I mean,
So good.
that's a lot of hoopla.
If I'm just eating cheese,
That's so much. The horseradish overpowers cheese.
just-
You're not tasting
No,
cheese
it's so
anymore.
good. Okay, goat
That's
cheese.
like eating
Okay.
fiberglass.
Goat cheese. In
Would
which
you
case
eat
it'd be a
wasabi
tube.
cheese?
Yes. Okay, so just a straight up cheese, no nothing infused or enhanced about it, right? Goat cheese.
Well, I mean, you can. A dill pickle Monterey Jack is not unheard of.
Well, neither is a horseradish cheddar.
All right, so a horseradish yellow cheddar. That's
No, it's white cheddar.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
It's always white cheddar.
Making grilled cheese, white cheddar or yellow cheddar, or white cheese or yellow cheese.
One of each. Two of each. Super cheesy.
No, I like if you have block cheese, white cheese melts way better than yellow. You know.
Did not know that.
That's why all the best mac and cheeses you've ever had were white.
Not always true. Packers running back Marshawn Lloyd woke up this morning with appendicitis. Not this morning. This is 3 days ago.
Who?
Since Lloyd's 21-day practice window opened, this is just this is how shit works sometimes. He was injured. The Packers opened up his 21-day practice window, and an appendectomy usually requires several weeks of recovery. The Packers are talking to the NFL to see if there's a way he can still play later on, because if they don't activate him, if he doesn't play after he's activated, right?
They can incur a penalty.
Or
I believe.
within so long of being activated, then yeah, he's on IR the rest of the year. So they're obviously looking for a exception to that rule. And I think was it the offensive coordinator who had some real nice things to say about Marshawn. And if they go back to having like A.J. Dillon as their second running back when A.J. Dillon was really good in his second year, then that's scary. And apparently Marshawn Lloyd's really good, but now he had to have his appendix out.
Well, you had that happen. How was that?
I was 6.
You had the same surgery as an NFL player, man.
Yep.
That's
and
kinda cool.
yeah, it was super cool. So I remember just getting ice cream and Beanie Babies and
Any collectible, like any valuable ones? Where are those Beanie Babies?
gave them away.
Mm,
Yep, to family.
wow.
I know, right?
That's dumb.
Yep, totally had my appendix out, just like an NFL player.
Because you're a world class athlete.
Dang right. So we don't know why the Packers struggled. So all that we can deduce is that they're just a mediocre team, I guess.
Yeah. Super trash.
Very good.
That's what we should just start doing, is headlines that are somewhat true. Like Georgie undergoes same operation as Packers backup running back.
That's how you do it.
And then when you click on it at 6,
when he was
Georgie
6.
had an appendectomy. What's going on?
All right.
Wait, does that mean we have to start writing columns? I always thought I'd be a good, kind of like Rick Riley.
We
type.
certainly can.
You definitely can.
We absolutely
Where do we
can. Be
post it
very-
on the website?
Patreon.
Patreon.
Ooh.
Yeah, you can post any type of content we make there.
I know a guy we could probably contract to do incredible polls, notes, and columns.
Yep.
He has a journalism degree.
Let's do it. I was thinking.
Or at least get some tips and tricks.
No, that's a great idea.
Because people like reading.
Yeah, they sure do.
I think our dads would appreciate that.
They would. You and I don't read as much as I'd like to. Anyways, I feel like I'm floating their boat every dang week. But the Lions, 7 drives, 7 touchdowns. My God, that is anything but boring, Doc.
Yeah.
Like, this is an impressive team right now. It's crazy. And then on the 8th they scored a field goal.
Could you imagine if your team was that efficient with the ball?
No, it'd be insane.
I know.
Like,
That's what I wish. Like, when I say if the Vikes are going to do anything right now, they need to show me that kind of dominance, like the Lions did,
no, exactly.
where they just take it, hold it out in front of you, walk it down your throat.
No, and that's
and
why
then do it
that's why I'm
again 6
having
more times.
fun with this season, right? It's house money. It's Sam Darnold on a 1-year contract. Look at him go. It's a lot of fun.
Yep.
We're like, I know we put up a very good fight against the Lions, and we're a well-coached team, and we can put up a fight against anyone. I don't think we stand a chance. It makes me feel that much worse for the Lions, though, because if they didn't lose Aiden Hutchinson, who I know was just a few weeks in, but he was already front runner for Defensive Player of the Year.
Oh, yeah.
Like, man, that could have been. I'm honestly rooting for the Lions.
Against us?
No, until the Vikes are
It
out.
sounded like you just basically said, Lions, I want to win the Super Bowl. After them is the Vikings.
Nope. So Vikings first, but then as soon as the Vikes are out of it, Lions, baby.
I just said deja vu. That's crazy. Have we said these words again? to each other before?
No, beginning of the season, my pick was Ravens-Lions in the Super Bowl.
How do you feel about that now?
Very good. Very good.
It's not bad. You think Ravens are going to I still think the Bills.
I don't know. Look at the Steelers go. Now the Steelers are up
Didn't
on
I
the
say
Ravens.
Bills, Niners?
Crazy.
Niners aren't looking so hot.
No, they're struggling.
Yeah, but Bills, I'm still happy with the Bills. They finally dethroned old Kermy.
Sure
I just think Josh Allen finally showed up and played some really good football.
Did you see what Bills
we're gonna
fans
have a
were
great
doing?
rivalry forever.
Yeah, they were
hanging Kermit the Frog.
Yeah, like in the streets and stuff.
Hey, as a guy that unfortunately was at
They're
a
just
Viking,
asking for another playoff loss.
I was
Seriously, with
at
all that stuff,
a
they're just
Vikings-Bears
asking for it.
game, and I had a bear on a piece of string. And you remember the old Vikings mascot before Victor, the giant head?
Rigner.
He grabbed that bear with the rope and held it up, and they put him on the
That's
jumbotron.
right.
He was like,
Yeah, when that was still okay.
"Oh, that! Think of how quickly that would be canceled right
Yeah,
now."
100%. The Lions outgained the Jaguars by 475 yards. That's the biggest yardage differential in an NFL game since 1979. The Lions have a bigger point differential than the New York Giants have points. Like,
Nice.
man, like it's a special season for them right now. It really is.
The Giants suck.
Yeah, that's the point. But also how crazy the Lions are, right?
Danny Dimes, though.
And other NFL news: Chiefs lose for the first time in 338 days. That's good news. Daniel Jones got benched. And Drew Lock to remain QB2, meaning Daniel Jones will be the inactive QB3. Giants are tanking. And Bill Belichick wants to return to the NFL as a coach.
He does.
Okay, so that's not why the Giants are doing that.
Why?
The Giants are making Daniel Jones the third string quarterback because if he gets hurt this season, his contract automatically guarantees for $25 million next year.
Oh, so they're not even risking it.
Right.
Damn.
He's not practicing either.
Damn.
No, he's.
You think he would just go out there trying to tear his ACL?
25 mil? Hit me. Hit me. 25 mil? CTE me, baby. Let's go.
Yeah, me too, honestly.
Right?
I'll see what happens at 65.
Yep.
I'll be paid.
Bill Belichick wants to return as NFL coach in 2025. That's an article from The Athletic.
Where do you
should
think
he
he's
coach? Yeah, that's what I was going to ask you guys. Where's he going?
Jets.
Jags.
He's going back home. He's going to New York.
Yeah, Jets with Rodgers. Nah, he doesn't want Rodgers anymore. He
Dallas.
might though. Fuck, if Belichick went to Dallas, that's like I'm a Belichick fan. Not a
He likes
Dallas
to be
fan.
outside. He likes the cold.
So think about
Think of him in New York in the snow.
What if he comes to Chicago? Eberflus ain't making it.
Stop saying that.
Maybe if he likes Caleb Williams enough.
Stop saying that. I don't want him to start a new dynasty.
They
with
have a
Caleb.
decent roster.
Do you want him to do what he did again for
No.
another 20 years with
No.
Caleb? Then
Nope.
shut up.
Well, that's the problem. He's only got like 2 years, so he's going to go somewhere where he can immediately win.
He's got like 20. How old is he?
Yeah, he's only dating like a 24-year-old.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's younger than our president.
Yep. How old is Belichick?
He's younger than Pete Carroll.
Not my president.
He's not?
Which one?
I mean, not yet. They haven't sworn in yet. He will be.
Bill
legally.
Belichick is 72.
How old is Pete Carroll? 74?
He is
He's not a
old-
coach
He is
anymore.
older, right? Yeah, he's also
old
not
as
coaching.
fuck.
He's 73,
Same thing.
not a coach. Okay,
But Belichick would then be the oldest coach,
very
right?
true.
Other than Matt Patricia?
Matt LaFleur.
No, Patricia. Remember that guy? He rode a four-wheeler from the locker room to the field.
That's right. That was like 8 feet.
Now Dan Campbell's doing up-downs with the linemen. Look at the
I
difference.
forgot about the
every week.
Patricia tenure in Detroit. They hated him. He was a dick.
I
Apparently.
was terrified because my brother convinced me Matt Patricia was the only reason the Patriots were good. And I was like, no shit. That's why their defense is so dominant.
just another failed disciple of Belichick.
Well, he was the D coordinator, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just phenomenal. And then he went to Detroit and was terrible.
Everyone hated him.
Yep.
And then Bill was like, "You can come back."
Yep.
Just like he let Josh McDaniels do.
Yep.
Come to Papa. Yep.
He's like, "I know you need me.
Oh, you think you can do this?
It's fine.
You'll have fun.
Go ahead."
Yeah, and then they call him, hey, Bill, it sucked, didn't it? It sucked. You think you can do what I do? Now shut up and get your clipboard.
For real.
See you Monday.
Exactly.
Welcome home.
Okay. NBA. Anthony Edwards fined $35,000 for flipping off a fan. Nice. Yep, good stuff. Wolves are now 8-6. They lost both to they lost back-to-back to the Blazers team, bottom 5 team in the league. But then had crazy W's against the Kings and most recently yesterday afternoon against the Suns. Julius Randle with that buzzer beater. That
Crazy
was
dubs.
awesome. That was super cool.
Ow.
Good on Jaden McDaniels filling Kat's shoes. Kat had previously worked with Hy-Vee in Minnesota for years on a winter coat drive for needy youth. Now Jaden McDaniels is filling that void. This is a tweet from John Krasinski, by the way. McDaniels is calling his a, quote, winter essentials drive. Hats, coats, gloves, boots, etc. Drop off at any Hy-Vee in the metro area. Thank you, Jaden.
Ow.
LeBron James, 4 straight triple-doubles in his 22nd NBA season.
The kid?
No, the dad. the GOAT. My GOAT.
Man.
I don't know if he's my GOAT. He's probably my GOAT. He's crazy. He's still doing it.
Who else would be your GOAT?
Wally Zerbiak.
Jordan.
Nah,
I was alive when he was still doing it.
Cobes.
it's James.
Cobes. Yeah, you said Kobe once.
Yeah.
Yeah. The league is in serious discussions on a new 4-team tournament format for the 2025 All-Star Game. This in response to all of the hate that it received from the half-court three-point shots and the left-handed three-point shots from Ant and stuff like that. I think Silver was like, hey, the in-season tournament worked. Tournaments everywhere. More tournaments.
All-Star games are jokes now.
Well, so I don't know what this would mean, but 4-team tournament format for the All-Star Game.
4 captains, pick your team, backyard basketball.
Yeah, maybe
Probably going to be 3-on-3 or something like that.
games to 21 or something. And yeah, it could be cool.
Best of 3.
It could be cooler than what the All-Star Game has been the past few years.
Ooh, what if they did like a best of 7?
They should.
2-on-2, and then best of 7, the winner of those two play.
They totally should.
Like 20. Yeah, it'd be fun as fall.
Fun as fuck.
Fun as fall. Fall's fun.
Yeah, it sure is.
How often do you hang out at a cornfield? Right, you do it in fall.
Not often enough.
How often do you hang out in the woods with a rifle looking at animals?
Not often enough.
You do it in fall.
True.
How often do you go staring at leaves on trees just to stare at them because the colors are nice?
Not often enough, Sodie.
Hey
You do
guys,
it in fall.
if you had to tell me what your team's percentage of draft picks that never play in the NFL is, what is it?
Like never play it down.
Never play.
And how many
shit.
people we draft and they never play it down in a game?
Yep.
Is this for like the draft era?
Yeah.
I would
I'd say
assume.
about 62.
You think 62% of your team's draft picks don't play?
37. 37.
Oh my God, you guys are way high.
Okay.
Where do you think you fall in the NFL, 1 through 32?
Okay, never play. Okay,
14th.
Sure. Vikes? Yeah, I don't know. No,
As far as good or bad?
I think we're good.
I think
good.
we're 14th.
I
I think we're the 14th best.
I think we're top half.
You guys are the worst in the league. 13.2% of your picks never play in the NFL.
Wow. That's because
something.
some of them don't do a whole lot of anything after. Like live, unfortunately.
Shit. Okay.
Who's had the most players die since they were able to play?
Okay.
slash go to jail if you're the Vikes. Okay, we're gonna keep going here. Okay.
Let's do a positive one.
Yep.
Hey guys, so good to see you guys. Another great week. Man, we're having so much fun doing this show. We want to thank God and you guys and everyone that's involved, and we just really want to just gather and take this space to really appreciate it.
I don't know about God, but
I want to thank God. You don't have to, but I can.
Headlines. All headlines. All headlines are way out.
Censor me.
Conan
isn't Fox.
Conan O'Brien to host the 2025 Oscars. That'll be
Huge
cool.
fan of
Yep,
that. I love
that'll be good.
Kobo.
Lindsey Vonn returning to skiing at 40. Terrible idea for her.
She's also returning to the swimsuit issue.
That's okay.
Great.
Everyone wins. Then we're good. Bugatti Mistral breaks the speed record. 453.91 kilometers an hour, which Sodie is how fast in
22 miles per hour.
He's probably right. John Mulaney as Kevin McAllister from Home Alone. His mom said no to an audition for that. That would have been funny, though.
By the way, he relapsed. Just kidding.
You're supposed to go out positive, dude.
What's wrong with relapsing? That's a blast.
Okay.
It's like spin the wheel. Which one am I going to get back into tonight?